In this video, we're going to be going over my daily report card template within Notion. The free download link will be in the description below if you just want to download it, duplicate it. But I want to be going through how I use it, why I use certain things, how you can kind of replicate it and use it for yourself. So to begin with, this is what you're going to be seeing. The first screen, again, I thought I'd add this kind of GIF at the top for like just aesthetics reasons, why not? Then you've got your trading. This is the public version that you're going to be downloading. And then you're going to have your main kind of calendar area that you can see here, right on the left hand side. This is your calendar area. You then got all these sections here, and this is it. It's very, very kind of simplistic, minimalistic, but it's got all the information you need. So to begin with, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be presented with this calendar view. Again, let's just move along to June, where we are today. Okay, and you can see this is what we're going to begin with. So when you first load up your template, you're going to see this box here. You're going to have two views. You're going to have your main calendar view, which is this one, and then you're going to have your data. If we just delete this one here quickly, you're going to have like your table type view, and I'll get into this in a second. But the main one you're going to stick with on a daily basis is mainly going to be the calendar view, okay? And then on the occasion you can flick through to kind of help yourself improve. So to begin with, let's just add a template. So add a new item to this. What you're going to do, add a new item, and you're going to be presented with this. Now I've set up an already adjusted template, which is the one I use, and I've adjusted a few things. I've left a few things out for my own personal reasons. But if you click on here, DRC, daily report card, then you're going to get this. And this is in relation to a few people I've spoke with in relation to professional traders. I always deal with them. And I've been using this for like years at this point now, probably like a year and a half. This specific one beforehand, I had a bit of a different one, but bringing it into Notion makes everything a lot cleaner. And you've got this as your template. So you've obviously got the date. You don't need to adjust it because you've added it already from here. You then got your goal. Okay, what's your goal for the day? You know, and I would generally, again, non-P&L related. Okay, so I'd be like, okay, what's your goal for the day? If the goal is to, every trade have correct risk management / sizing. Cool. That's not a P&L related goal, but something you can work to achieve. Now, skipping away from the rest of this stuff, we're going to come back to some of this later, but the only ones you can check here is like, did you have good sleep last night? Did you go to the gym or fasting? You can add something else if you want, and I'll show you to adjust this own template for your own liking as well towards the end. Okay, but then you've got obviously, so we move on from the goal to a solution to help achieve the goal. What are you going to do to actually help achieve the goal? If the goal for it is stick the risk management template on screen at all times. So you can see there now we've got the solution to help achieve the goal and the goal. So like, this is what you're going to be grading your day at the end on. Then you've got daily notes. Again, I don't really use this segment, to be honest. Sometimes I do, any other notes, you can just jot them in there. Let's just say, waiting on New York Open, something really random. Hit the enter button, add another one if you want. You got some notes that you can go over later. You then got your routine level check. Again, I like to keep this really simplistic, and this is what you need to be doing every day. I do this every single day. This is not the exact same by any means as my own personal one, but it's very, very close. The next part you're going to do is your routine level check. Okay, again, I've added a few of the things that I do on my one. This doesn't have all of them. Higher time frame key levels, naked point of controls, previous day, week, month levels. You get the gist here, and I'm going to be showing you how to adjust it because I'm sure everyone's got a different trading style, different routine they might want to implement. And this is the way you're going to be going about it, is using this routine level check to go through. The one I'd recommend each day doing is more than likely the alert set. I added that in more recently for myself because I sometimes forget to set alerts. And yeah, add that in so you don't really miss levels of interest that you're interested in. So you then got context check. Again, you can adjust this if you don't want to be looking at the 4 hour and 15 minute, because I like to look at the 4 hour. What's the 4 hour market structure doing? Is it uptrending? Whatever. Let's just put uptrending. And then the 15 minute might be downtrending. Or more commonly, you'll have like 4 hours range bound, and then this is downtrending. So you can see that any other notes you want to add to that, be sure to go there. But you can just check this off as you go through the morning. I do this every single day. It's a big part of my routine. You check that off. You then got your ideal levels to be trading. And I put ideal crucially from my own standpoint, because not every day I'm going to be trading, have to be trading these exact levels. Sometimes my trades will become from levels that I hadn't really planned on trading, but still offer the same principles to it in terms of my discipline, my risk management, the reasons for entry, etc. Okay, but you can put your ideal level of support there. Put it in, I don't know, let's just put 24,300, something random, and resistance, let's just say 25 or 26,500, whatever it may be. Just so you're aware of that. And I'm guessing these are levels you've set your alerts at. So these alerts you've put on, they're related to these levels more often than not. And then you've got any other notes there. Okay, so the majority of this is already done. Like, you're doing this every day. At the end of it, so this is like all before the day begins. Okay, so you've got before the day begins, you've got all of this stuff. Okay, Then the day ends, you've got a few things to go through. Okay, I'll then revert back to the top of this DRC template and then go over to what's the grade for the day. And that grade is specifically in relation to this goal. Okay, this goal is, okay, have you achieved this goal? A, B, C, A to F grade. And how well do you think you've achieved it? If you go, okay, B grade, fine, you grade it in that. And it's strictly based on this. You can have a bad day, you can have a good day in terms of P&L, but a bad day in terms of did you follow your correct risk management? If the answer is no, then, it's a bad grade. You can obviously add this in for my own, if you want to add this in. Again, I use an automated trading journal to go through this most of the time, but you got your wins, okay, losses, 3, maybe total R is like 9R, I don't know, whatever it may be, and a note for tomorrow. What was your note for tomorrow? Create template or something, I don't know, probably for X reason. I don't know, something on there for note for tomorrow. I'm going to show you why that's useful. You then can obviously check in like what was if you did all of these for the day, and then you go all the way back down to the bottom here for a bit of a post market review on your trades and what happened, and breaking it down from there that you can just type in. Shift enter to start typing, by the way, for that one there. Just hit shift and enter, so it won't create a new box or anything. But yeah, once you've done that, that's majority of this done. I'm going to show you a few things to do. So you then minimize it, you completely close it, collapse this, and then you can see here you've got this grade for the day, which is B, right? It will show you there B grade, but also if you then go over to the table view, it's the same template, but you can see a bit more of a detailed breakdown of that specific day rather than just the grade. Within this, you can then see obviously the name of the template, the date, the goal for that day, the grade, the note for tomorrow. And this is really useful because like the previous day, I might go back and look at this and be like, okay, I had this to do, put it in my notes. I can see it the next day. Total R, if you're interested in that, and then all the other things you want to be tracking. Now, this is cool, and we're going to move over to this section in a second, but here, most of the time, there's a few things you want to be doing. The first one being adjusting templates, adjusting the template. So if you just go to this drop down here, or for new, and then the DRC, you'll see it there, edit this template, edit. Okay, you can adjust a few things. So one of the things that I forgot to add to this, which I've added to my personal one, which I didn't add to the public one yet, well, I'll do it now, is simply go add text, and this will be within a new one anyway, add a checkbox and go journaled trades. So did you put all your trades into your journal of some sort? You could check that off at the end of the day. Okay, and you can adjust it however you like. Let's say you don't want to see 15 minute, you can just adjust it here and then it will automatically save as you exit out of this view. Okay, so again, you can adjust this exactly how you want it, and once it's done, you don't have to adjust it again. But I would recommend doing this every single day. This is like the most important thing. And you can see here how it will show up, and you can go through it and really kind of mess around with everything to your needs. And it's very, very simplistic. I think that's really important. It's not just all very complex. It's very simple, straightforward stuff that I think you should be doing every single day to keep on track of good habits. One of the things I'd also note within this template is, let's say, for example, let's open this up. This, for example, your grade, I wouldn't have a goal for one day being risk management, being correct, have correct risk management, and then next day completely pivot, turn on that and do a 180 and change the topic. I've had the same goals for a while on this in terms of like the goals I want to achieve. So don't just think you have to have it for one day and one day only. You completely can change it up if you want and go from there. So, this template was inspired by a few other people I've seen do this type of thing, but I really wanted to make it my own, make it personal, and put it within Notion. So if we just go back over to here now, you then got this little segment here. So let's just go back onto the calendar view. You can see here, it will add along every single day. We'll just see it here, B grade, C grade, A grade, whatever you want it to be. And then you've got obviously ideas. So this is like something I kind of put for myself and for you guys to just like kind of mimic as like a tester would be any ideas you want to be back testing. What's the probabilities of Monday high being tested and in TradingView? So in the middle of the day, you get an idea, you want to put it within your ideas section, you put it there, and you can adjust it as you wish, okay, within the Monday section being tested, and it can be tested within TradingView. I then added another one for Exo charts or order flow software. You can then adjust it there if you so wish. What do you want to be back testing in your spare time? That's also important. Add to this, come back to it, improve your edge over time. Okay, with just this one template, really. Okay, keeping on track of ideas. Then you've got the constant reminders again. Just a few things. Again, I find this a psychological benefit. Just having things like don't overtrade, follow risk management protocol, always in my face. So I'm not just, I don't shy away from these key crucial reminders that are maybe small, but just visualizing them on the screen sometimes can be a big aid to you. And then you've got your notebook, findings for yourself that you want to remind yourself of. For example, Monday to Thursday are my best trading days. 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. is my best trading hours, and this may adjust. You may find different findings, go and find them, and then what's going on, and put them there so you have a bit of an edge, and you know what your edge is. Sometimes, if you know that 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. is your best trading hours, okay, why you can focus on those hours, what's going on within those hours. You then find something, for example, this, how often does this get tested within that session period, 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. You then put that into trade ideas in the ideas section, back test it, and you created an edge for yourself there. So that is how realistically this template is meant to be used. It's not much more confusing than that. There's a clock here for the time aspect of it. Yeah, nothing too extravagant there, just a clock, aesthetic purposes, again, why not? But yeah, you can see every single day, do this, and you should improve as a trader as long as you're very honest with yourself and remain disciplined. So again, thank you everyone. Check me out on Twitter, luxury with an extra Y on the end, for free content on the daily basis, and I'll catch you all later.